100,000 members and tutors every year. And in the 1970s, about 17 million tons. 17 million tons of waste, of industrial waste, was dumped into the ocean, and between 15 and 60 million tons of material, untreated material, were from China's coastal city every day. Every year, about 300,000 whales and dolphins died because of fishiness. There are many huge numbers can tell you about the facts of ocean pollution, and to help you understand more about the ocean pollution, let Ms. Hoa she will tell you about the cause and effects of ocean pollution.
Good morning, everyone. After you see the fact of ocean pollution, I will tell you about the causes and effects of the ocean pollution. First thing is oil. I can tell you about oil spill. Oil spill causes huge damage to the marine environment. But in fact, are responsible for only around 12%, only around of the oil entering to the sea each year. According to a study by the U.S. National Research Council, about 36% comes down the rain and river as waste, runoff from cities and industry. The second is fertilizer. Runoff from farms and lawns is a health problem for the coastal areas, and the extra nutrient cause and eutrophication. As you can know, eutrophication has created enormous death roll in several parts of the world, and including the Gulf of Mexico City and Baltic Sea. Now, Zoom continue talking to you the effect and causes.
Hello everyone. Now I am going to continue another point the effect of ocean pollution. As us know, rabies is the main reasons for ocean disease. When people throw rabies, plastic bags, balloons, shoe and packaging material away, if not disposed correctly, they can reach the sea. Almost 90% of material in 90% material in the ocean are plastics, and plastics is one of the most harmful pollutions because it doesn't break down in the environment. It's clear about 1 million seabirds. Plastic rabies, which is decomposed very slowly, is mistake for food by marine animals. Is marine species such as whale, dolphin, and turtles. Is rabies their digestive with harmful enzymes called eventually slow death.
Quay
It
ở đó,
affects
cầm nốt cho.
the rabies slow the animal ability to move through so they can catch the prey. I will tell you a special example of the rabies. This is Atlantic Ocean. And according to the World Wildlife Fund, about 80% of sewage disposal is released into the ocean. Is into the Mediterranean Sea is untreated. Where is disposal? Where is sewage from? It is not only from industrial cities. It also from sea, toilets, flushing, laundry, laundry, dishwashing, kitchen disposal, and all these can lead to the eutrophication. And now I will help you to understand what is eutrophication. Please look at this diagram. Can you see this? Yeah. Here I will help you to understand. You can see this is sewage. This is sewage disposal. It's dumped into our ocean, and it's amount of food for algae and bacteria, and then bacteria will overpopulate. They will use up oxygen in the water, the ocean, and as a result, other organisms will die because of a shortage of oxygen. Okay, can you understand? Do you understand it? Yes. Yeah. And sewage disposal also cause the human disease. Every year, we can every year Swiss dumping can make lots of diseases such as cholera, typhoid fever, and according to the World Health Organization in 2008, 7 water mental health. It is estimated that 1 million children die every year by disease from sewage disposal. And now I will give you she will tell you about ocean pollution. Sorry, Trang. Các bạn ở dưới hơi ồn nên là sẽ không được tập trung. Chúng ta cố gắng nghe các bạn ở trên này. Good morning, everyone. Now I tell you the last cause of ocean pollution. This is toxic chemicals. The ocean has long been a convenient dump site for nearly everything humans, and including toxic chemicals such as pesticides, those chemical weapons, and radioactive waste. And for example, let me tell you about the cause. The effect is undeniable, and all marine species are poison or killed. The ocean habitat is destroyed to the point uninhabitable. Next, yet humans still acknowledge and believe that the ocean is so large that it that all the pollutant can be diluted, and but in fact they have not disappeared, but become more concentrated as they enter the food chain. As you can see here, the tiny animals absorb the chemicals as they feed, and bigger animals higher up in the food chain will eat the small animal, and now in the body, the contamination levels will be millions times higher than the water itself, maybe 3 million higher. Then people contaminated by eating contaminated seafood and animal fats, some of these chemicals can lead to serious health problems. For example, many dioxin. It can cause serious health problems such as genetic disease and nervous system disorder. Now the Vice will be yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm the last person who will tell you about solutions to ocean pollution. As you know, ocean pollution is a big problem. It can make many ecological changes. As if only our combined efforts that can make a change in this condition. Let's take a look at 5 things that we can do to make a well-contained 5 things. First of all, we should restore ocean habitats by planting trees, grass, or cleaning trash from the shores, or helping in volunteer work that create awareness in ecosystem. And secondly, you should remove endangered species from your menu. You can see in these species in a pocket light by Monterey Bay Aquarium has published this hockey guide for real. Yeah. This is a small book, and you can put your pocket and then go to restaurant or go to the supermarket to buy something. It's very useful. And thirdly, you should cleaning up your pet waste. Do you know pet waste?
Yes.
Yeah. Pet waste. And so many people are unaware of this. Pet waste is a major source of pollution, with toxins and harmful bacteria that can cause destruction to the ocean bed. And fourthly, you had better to use organic fertilizers. When you have a garden or a lawn, the use of fertilizer are necessary, but this will cause this will harm the surrounding environment. And the use of organic fertilizers will get rid of this problem. And finally, you should use permeable ground cover. Permeable. You know this one, permeable ground cover. And when you use impermeable ground cover, this will cause it will adversely harm the water in the oceans, the lakes, and the rivers, because the rainwater are not absorbed into the soil. When you use permeable ground cover, will take care of this problem. And finally, now I will tell you about our campaigns. As you know, our campaign is called For a Better River. As you know, Polish River is entirely covered with garbage. And I think it's necessary to conduct a campaign to clean the river. And our campaigns will last for nearly a month from now on until Christmas Day, with 3 steps. First of all, from now on, we will call for as many English students as possible through internet, such as Famous, Yahoo, and through the posters to every classes. And we also raise money for our campaigns by the supporting of the companies, our family, and our teachers and other students. And the second step is on Christmas Day, all the members of our group will go to the Polish rivers and to clean the garbage. And the group will be divided into teams. Each team will collect the garbage on the bank of the rivers, and we also hire many machines to collect the garbage on the surface of the river where we cannot collect ourselves. And then we take all the garbage to the recycle factories. And finally, the third step, after we clean the river, we will go to every house. The house is in the surrounding area of the Tole River, and encourage the residents there to keep the river clean. And to sum up our presentation, ocean pollution is a big problem. So join our hands together to save our ecosystem and save our earth. Thank you for listening.